Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated.
That's an absolute fact. So far, so good. Continue.
But I'm overwhelmed.
Oh, here we go. Watch the transition to preacher to blacktivist.
Seeing the flags of the United States of America at half-staff, calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist.
Unapologetic racist? Prove it or shut your bitch ass up. But continue.
All of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land.
All of his life, huh? You know what's funny to me? I'm not even a Christian, but if anything you could say is he sowed seeds of Christianity all of his life. Everything about what you're saying is a fucking lie. If anything, you as a Christian man, you should be glorifying what he was fighting for, because he was fighting for Christianity nonstop. But your weak black liberal ass is not defending him and his God-fearing views. You're defending your race because you actually worship your race and not God. But continue.
Hearing people with selective rage who are mad about Charlie Kirk but didn't give a damn about Melissa Hortman and her husband when they were shot down in their home.
I guarantee you ain't give a damn about Melissa Hartman either. I guarantee you can't find me a clip of you talking about what happened to her. I guarantee you never said nothing about it. That's probably the first time you ever said anything about her name. First of all, she's not black, so she don't push your racist narrative. But continue.
Tell me I ought to have compassion for the death of a man who had no respect for my own life.
You should have a respect for a man that lost his life preaching the word of God like you do. Where's your belief in being a Christian brother and losing a Christian brother? I guarantee you that you're one of those preachers who don't talk against the things that are against the Bible. I'm not going to go into it, but you know what I'm talking about. I bet you glorify things that are liberal and abhor the things that are Christian. You're a fake preacher, and we can tell. You're just trying to get money in that offering plate from your black constituents because they're going to follow you no matter what. But continue with this nonsensical rhetoric.
I am sorry, but there's nowhere in Bible where we are taught to honor evil.
Then why are you honoring the death of a man who spoke out against things that are against the Bible? Isn't that evil? Somebody losing their life for preaching and giving speeches about God and what God says? You're honoring the evil of his death. You can start it off by saying that he shouldn't have been assassinated and then continue on with this rhetoric, but you're honoring evil. This is the most hypocritical, contradictory speech I've ever heard from a God-fearing man, with quotes, a God-fearing man. But continue.
How you die does not redeem how you lived.
And how did he live? He lived preaching the word. He lived giving people an honest debate, letting them say their side of what they believed, not being nasty, not being mean, not being disrespectful, not hurting anyone, not calling people names, not being disrespectful, not doing any of that. He just utilized his freedom of speech. But the funny thing is, how are you living? You have a big church. You're constantly spreading liberal propaganda. You're going to die a hypocrite because nothing about you looks godly or God-fearing. I said what I said, and I don't care how many of y'all don't like it. I don't give a fuck. This preacher and preachers like him can eat a dick. Blessings to the righteous.